In Africa, poverty, inequality, food insecurity, and unemployment continue to be aggravated, with 476 million people, or about one-third of the continent's population, is estimated to be in poverty in 2024. That is 50 million more than the number recorded in 2019. And with an average real GDP growth below the continent's potentials in recent years, financing development by countries in the region is an ongoing challenge. And when this is mixed with the issues of climate change, even those in the know still have questions about how Africa can achieve its green mandate.
And now the cost is almost close to 5% of GDP for almost most of the African countries. And the question is, how do we deal with this kind of situation? Most of the resources, which are environmental resources, are not coming as fast as people need, while they are still addressing the other issues. And meaning that there is a high cost for not having the investment grade, meaning you cannot raise money cheaply. So how do you finance development at the same time raise money to finance climate? And that's where you find the intersection of what this one means.
The experts tell us the resources to achieving a just transition is possible because Africa has the potential to leapfrog. But to be able to take that big jump, countries need to promote low-carbon development pathways with gradual transition away from their fossil needs, leverage critical minerals, shift to collaborative governance, and harness frontier technologies.
We just also highlight in the report, this cannot be done as business as usual. So while we combine different elements, and perhaps none of the elements alone is new, together it's a new approach, and it will require a major transformation, transformational leadership, and also systemic changes in areas of economic governance. It will have to, learn from the past experience how to effectively deploy and utilize natural resources. And human endowments and human capital will need to be developed also. And of course, the African Continental Free Trade Agreement can play a major role in this transition.
Like in any transition, there will be winners and losers. And we need to make sure that we are taking sufficient measures to take into account the impact of different parts of the population and what does it mean, and the incentives to actually, accelerate the type of private sector and industries and innovations that can capitalize on our unique resources for green transition, and at the same time enable this transition to be smooth for the sectors that need to adapt.
Of course, many here know that the journey towards a just transition is not easy, but acknowledge it is a necessary one. The journey that Africa must take to ensure its citizens are not left behind. From the UNECA headquarters in Addis Ababa, Ayola Kasim, Channels Television News.